What's going on today?
Saturday the 3rd of September. It's also the season finale of the World Cup Downhill Series today in Val di Sole, Italy.
Thanks, guys.
He goes.
Some positive notes and some negative ones. Pretty good in elite men's, but that little shit got us again. He had a spectacular run. Like, that was impressive. But also, like, Andreas, just like one good sized bobble that I think caught him a bunch of time, cost him. And then Amory had a shit run today, but managed to get the overall as well. So that's pretty awesome. Cami got women's overall. Like, I can't say enough about her. Broken collarbone 3 weeks ago, wasn't gonna be able to race at all, and then came back and did not only Worlds, or not only this race, but Worlds as well. 2 weeks after she broke her collarbone, I think. Maybe 3. But anyway, like, plated collarbone, no strength, and still raced 2 of the gnarliest tracks we've had all year, and cinched the overall.
Yeah. So my question is, if you go back to your first World Cup race ever and tell yourself something, I guess now.
Remember when the horse and buggy dropped you off at the start?
Actually, Moses pushed my bike to the top. Yeah, I remember that.
What would you tell yourself now?
Change direction so you wouldn't have to deal with people like them.
Gonna be so lonely in the off season.
No, I don't know. It's you know, where I came from, we don't have big mountains, we don't have like tough terrain, there's not a lot of rocks, there's no route, it's all forestry, so very tight and small. But I was under a lot of pressure to try and qualify back then because there was no junior racing. So I think I probably should have just relaxed a bit more and enjoyed it rather than put a lot of pressure on myself.
I would definitely tell myself, chill out. And this is what I learned, especially in this year. Don't stress too much if something is going wrong. You can turn things around easily. Just be confident, and then it works.
Too many things to tell the idiot. I don't know. Probably listen to people, like ask more questions. I feel like I asked a lot of questions, but more, like even just tire pressure, suspension setup, and I knew nothing, man. We knew nothing.
Yeah, everything's gonna be cool at the end, and just enjoy what I'm doing, which I did actually. So I don't know, everything went kind of smooth. For sure, it would have been nice to see if I would have started downhill before, like backing before, how it would be now. But I also enjoyed hockey and all the sports I did, so I don't have any regrets. So honestly, not a lot. Like, just keep pushing and keep trying and keep believing, and that's it.
I would say, don't change a thing. I have no regrets.
Care less what other people think. Care more about whether you're having fun and whether it's what you want to be doing and you're enjoying it, and care less about what other people think, because you don't benefit from that at all.
I don't know. I'd say you're doing just fine. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's worked for you up until this point, and keep going, enjoy it, and it's pretty cool what we get to do for a living. Not a lot of people in the world have a job as unique as this, and even if you lump everybody together on the entire World Cup circuit, we're a pretty small group of people traveling the world doing some pretty cool things. So I try to remove myself from it and remind myself of that. And so yeah, I'd probably tell young John, just don't forget you're just racing bikes.
just focus on the things you can control, not the things you can't. You know, just put your efforts, your energy into just doing your best. If you do that, you can be happy when you go to sleep at night knowing you did whatever you could. And you know, sometimes the results are good, sometimes they're horrible. As long as the effort's there, you can be content. I think as a kid I was, you know, like most kids, very focused on the results, and so the ups and downs are really high and really low, and you know, you feel like if you're not getting the results, you're like a failure and everything's unraveling, when in reality, like, you're 12 and you have a ton of time to make it happen. So even with some of the boys on the team here, I'm like, dude, you're 23, whatever, you could do this for another 15 years if you want. You got nothing but time. Just focus on that progression, doing the best you can every day at whatever it is you got set in front of you, and I believe you'll have a successful life in whatever you try to do in time.
What's the thing you're most excited for when you get home?
Ah, there's so many things. It's just being home.
I think just being home.
See my friends at home and just chill out a little bit.
Chilling? Like chilling so hard and driving my Porsche, my old Porsche.
What's up, Walt?
Oi, leave your stick. Oi.
Well, I'm pretty pumped to get home and paint my new sheetrock. I mean, it's not much, but I'll be really stoked on that. And then I want to get on my dirt bike and just go for like a solid 4-hour single track ride.
Some road rides, a bit of lifting, a bit of, don't know, just fun rides, you know? Like no structured training, but just sports.
Most looking forward to seeing my girls, for sure. Miss my family.
Wow, I don't know, just being over with the weight of knowing if I'm gonna take the overall or not, just knowing, you know, like at the end of the day it doesn't matter if it's yes or not, just be like, okay, the season is over, whatever, and then can focus on the next thing.
Eat, climb in bed, wake up and make coffee at home. That's like all there is. Cruise down to the beach, watch sunrise, because it'll probably be 4 in the morning. And then go for a ride at home on some blown out trails full of e-bikes and still be stoked about it.
At this point, there's really no summary I can give to recap this season. It's been too wild of a ride, so many highs and lows, so really all I can say is thank you. Like, seriously, thank you so much for hanging out with us throughout the season, for all of the kind comments and the ideas for videos, and for all of the people that we met at races this year. It's been such an incredible year, and I'm so grateful to be part of this community of people that love mountain biking and downhill racing and tinkering with suspension. I'm really thankful for that. So we're now at the time of year where really all any of us can think about is getting home, seeing friends and family, and taking some time to rest and do the things we love. So I don't really know what the next few months hold. I don't really know what's next. But for now, thanks so much for hanging out this season, and we'll see you soon.